welcome back to another episode of the Super
Fun
Time
Show!
Oh yes, what a rush. So Justin, what is your New Year's resolution?
Oh man, my New Year's resolution is probably to spend less money.
Really?
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I think my New Year's resolution is to, get healthier and to keep on that program and get down from a size 60, to being from a size 6XL to just actually where I can.
Like a large.
Like a large.
I think you're a naturally large, maybe extra large guy. I'm into that. My second thing is going to be to start washing my hands after I go to the bathroom.
Oh my. Yeah. I see you pick up dog turd soda. Ew.
Hey, I'm doing my duty.
You're doing your duty?
I'm doing the duty that I wish my dogs could do themselves.
Oh, God. It's just like aliens look down at us and they just think, who's in charge here? He's picking up his fecal matter. Who's in charge? Really? He is picking up his fecal matter. What's the deal with that? And, I think one of the funniest things is, when you go on the airplane and, you go through first class, they're just like, come on. Yeah, we just want you to come through.
Yeah.
And you're not good enough. You didn't pay enough money. And then when they open the curtain up, they have the curtain there open for a second. They're just like, no. Thank you, everybody. Here's all hot chocolate, just hot fudge sundaes. I rode first class once as a kid.
Really?
Yes. Me and my family, we went on a trip out west to go skiing.
Okay. And
we were told that this big snowstorm was going to come in.
Yeah.
But the thing is, out west, when they say a snowstorm is coming in, it's not like out here. It's not going to be... What? Oh, my bad, sorry. It's not like it's going to snow a little bit here. It's it comes down.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Rabbit Hill, the place, the overpass that, was in this town was called Rabbit Hills Pass.
Rabbit Hills?
Rabbit Hills Pass,
okay.
Yeah. And, we were like, we should, my mom's like, Russ, we should get out of here. And he's like, oh, we can get through. And we're Florida drivers, like my dad's a Florida driver. He has never driven in snow a day in his life. So we wake up in the morning and the snow's already coming down. And they're big, fat, silver dollar drops.
Okay.
So we pack our stuff up. We get into the car. Me, my brother, my mother, my dad. We all head off up this way, and that's what it literally looked like right there. It was just this steep incline, and all these cars are sliding off on the side of the road. We're in a 2-wheel drive vehicle going up, and just I'm sitting in the back. I'm just this little kid drinking a chocolate milk, terrified, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Tommy, are you okay? Because the only time you will never hear me talk is when I'm nervous. That is when I'm the most quiet. If there is stuff going on around us, it is super quiet. Just nothing's going on. I'm just, boop, and not a peep. And so my dad had to backtrack down the mountain, and he immediately got some change on his tires, and then went back up the mountain. And we got through, but the problem was as we were coming, the snow's coming in, we're heading towards the snowstorm, and it's there's this much thick ice on the windshield, and there's that
a pinhole
about that big. He has to look through, and then stop every 5 seconds to chip off the ice. My brother has to jump out, chip the ice off of the windshield. And so my dad can have enough view. We did this a couple of times, and then finally we got to the airport just to find out that our plane was canceled. Our flight was canceled. So the airline made it up, and so they said, so since your flight has been canceled, we're going to bump you up to first class.
Oh.
So me and my family got to fly first class, but my brother actually sat near a famous baseball player, and I got to watch Tomorrow Never Dies.
Okay, that's cool. Speaking of baseball players, let's talk about this that you got today.
Okay, then the person's name is on there.
All right, Brian Smith.
Brian Smith. Shout out to you, Brian Smith. Thank you for remembering a P.O. Box. P.O. Box 1163. If you ever want to send anything, it's P.O. Box 1163. And maybe, like, me and Justin might do, like, a super fun time. Like, Mailbox Monday segment here, even though it's on Tuesdays.
This is Mailbox Friday right now.
It's, Mailbox Friday. So I just got this card. And this is one of the most random things I've ever seen in my P.O. Box. Random, like, honestly, like, it is one of the most random things ever. Has a description about him and everything, and it's just so funny to get this. Like, I mean,
Flip it around again. This dude from Full House, right?
Yeah, this is the dude. This is Joey. Am I right?
To be honest, I'd never watched Full House. Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier, yeah. Dave Coulier is the main actor, but I can never. I think it is.
It says Dave Coulier plays Joey on Full House. You've probably heard of Dave's voice as Animal and Bunsen Honeydew on Jim Henson's Muppet Babies.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. Or as Venkman. Yeah. And the real Ghostbusters, okay, the remake.
Yeah.
When Dave's not in front of the camera or behind the microphone, he plays ice hockey. Oh, sick.
Wow.
Yeah, I love ice hockey. To help raise money for children's charities. Dave, I'm going to be hitting you up because my buddy just started a hockey charity. He also has a pilot's license.
Wow. Speaking of pilot's license, I heard that John Travolta... Wait a minute, I got through my whole story, didn't I?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
We just still have that up.
Oh, yeah. But the thing with pilot's licenses, John Travolta, his house, he has his whole entire house built around his airport, dude. Like, he has his driveway is built into his...
Oh, holy crap.
Him and his family. That's John Travolta's house right there. If you see this right here, like his whole entire house, right here is just built around his airport. Like,
yeah, because that's his runway. Oh wow, dude, that's insane. I never knew that.
Yeah, he has his own pilot's license and everything, and his whole entire house. Like this dude. Saturday Night Fever. Like, this is the dude that was in Saturday Night Fever.
Dude, that is a crazy setup.
I have never seen anything like that. Can you imagine, like, hey, honey, I'm going out to get the milk. What are you going to do, honey? Are you going to take the plane or are you going to take the car?
Which plane?
Which plane?
There's literally two in this picture.
The big plane? Or
Leonardo must be over at his house. Or Ben Affleck.
Of course, they don't fly their planes. He probably gives every actor he has over... He probably gives them crap because he's like,
you pay a pilot?
You pay a pilot? I'm a pilot, man,
Dude, that'd be awesome if John Travolta became like the pilot of celebrities.
Oh, jeez. It's funny. Justin just introduced me to a show called Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard.
Die Hard?
Yes, with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. And the whole story is that Kevin Hart is tired of being... this funny push-around actor. It's just silly. And just having these lines where he just shouts off, "Come on, man! Come on, man!" So, he ends up going to the school to try to be to be a lead man. John Travolta, being his teacher, is kind of like tricking him to being a leading man.
Don't spoil alert it too much without telling them.
But it's a really good show. It's on what is it?
Roku. Roku bought it.
Roku. It's on Roku. You can give it a watch. There's two seasons. There's season 1 and season 2 right now. I binge watched season 2.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, it's easy to binge because they're like 15 minute episodes.
Yeah, like it goes too quickly.
Well, there was if someone remembers, I'll look at the chat. I think it was called Queeby, but it was something where it was like, that was the whole thing, was they took like basically a movie and just cut it into like between where the commercial segments would be. And then they cut it and then they just fed it to you that way, which was really weird in my opinion. And then it just disappeared. And like Roku bought some of the shows. I think Hulu bought some of the shows. Yeah. Amazon bought some of the shows. Jeez. It seemed like it was just a way for film makers to get some attention.
Yeah.
Is what it seems like.
You know, and it's a good show. I recommend it. Give it a watch. It's really entertaining.
What do you give it for a rating? How many what's a good rating? We still haven't come up with a good rating system for when you're rating TV shows.
I would say I would give it...
How many commercial breaks would you wait through in a 30-minute episode? That's how we'll do it. How many commercial breaks out of 5?
2.
Only 2? If there's more than 2 commercials, I'm not watching this thing.
Because the episodes go quickly. Like if you're not paying attention, which I'm the type that's like looking at my phone and scrolling through
while you're watching.
I'm just listening, but at the same time I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then the episodes will go quickly, and then you're like, oh shoot, I have to start this over. I have to watch this again. You know.
So, give it a watch.
Yeah, give it a watch. It's very entertaining, and so one of the things is this Christmas, I spent it with Justin.
Hey.
We had a great time, and I want to show you the gift that Justin got me. This right here is amazing. This.
It's Andre the Giant, right?
Yes, as Fezzik.
From Princess Bride.
Yes, this is awesome right here. Like, where can I put this? So it's in
like right there. Yeah, it won't be in the shot unless we readjust it. But yeah.
But this is like he's very his movement is limited, but Andre's movement was kind of limited himself. In the Princess Bride, he was a big guy, And if you ever have a chance, you want to watch this movie, you should check it out. It's a good watch. It's one of those classic movies that Andre was in, and you come to realize how good of an actor he was, and some of the things he would say just did not come out. Sometimes, like just because he was so French, and it's a love story, but also it's kind of a comedy, and it's
definitely a comedy.
It's definitely a comedy.
I think it's definitely a comedy.
But I think it's definitely one of those ballpark movies that you can just sit back and watch and enjoy.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the things is, if you look here closely on my disco ball right here, like you could barely see it, but there's a peanut here. I'll
try to zoom in on it.
It's just. It came with the pack. It came with the figure, and like I'm pointing my finger at it right there. It is.
It's tiny. There it is.
That's one of the most tiniest things I've ever seen in my life in a figure set, and it's just like Andre can't even hold it. Like he holds his little bowl. He holds his boulder in his hand. I can't even put the peanut in it. Like, it's the joke is like, is it better than the peanut?
Yeah, dude, it was so random that they did that.
It was like, when Justin showed me the figure.
I was crying when I saw it.
I was just like, oh my gosh.
Well, what happened was I searched Andre figures.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if there was one, because you had got a different one. You're like, oh, I wish it was bigger.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if there's one that's like this big.
Damn.
Because that'd just be hilarious.
They had one of those. They had those big John Cena figures, like they are life size, human size. Like I'm
That's so weird.
I'm like, where's Andre? He's like, why does Andre was like a big dude? Well, that'd be nice to have one of those, a big Andre figure that you could put in your house. That'd be kind of chill, you know. And this was kind of a gift to myself. I had a Secret Santa at my work, and they gave me a $25 gift card. And this was kind of a gift to myself, but I bought a Donald Trump action figure. I want to say to everybody, my name is Middle Trump, and I want to say that this is going to be huge. It's going to be gigantic, and it's going to be great. And I want to say Andre is a big supporter of mine. Yes, he has been deceased for a long time, but let me tell you something. Joe Biden would probably honestly put his name on a ballot because that's what Joe does. He takes dead people's names and he puts it other because he is fake.
Mr. Trump, you're really getting out. Like, you're really going for it out here.
Sir, you just don't understand. It's what it is. It's how it works. And I want to say, this is going to be huge. Vote for me. Trump 2024. It's going to be huge. It's going to be gigantic. And it's going to be now. Huge. I don't know why this man is holding me. He doesn't need to hold me. It kind of feels a little warm in his hands. But there's nothing wrong with the man holding you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I want to say thank you so much. The liberal media, they're all fake. It's always wrong. Huge, gigantic. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez.
That is not what I expected to happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
What do you mean, really? At what point would I say, it's just right in front of my face now?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You remove them?
Yeah. Everybody get out and do your voting. You don't have to vote for Trump, but vote if you want. I didn't vote for a long time.
Vote for who you think can run this country.
Vote for me and Tommy.
Yeah, vote like
write Tommy or myself in.
If you vote for me, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make Mondays a part of the weekend.
Oh,
that is the biggest thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna that's my big election campaign. Here is I'm gonna make sure that that Mondays is a part of the weekends. Every businesses have to open up on Tuesdays. So, that's the bottom line. And that's how it goes. And I want to say, as your president, your president-elect, Tommy NC 2010, I will bring the peace back to the United States. So everybody of culture, of every ethnicity, can come together and come in support of positivity. We are human beings. Let's push across the gender issues. Let's push across the negativity. And let's go on and be Americans. Be proud to be Americans. To be alive here in such a wonderful planet we live on. Not just the United States, but the world we live in. We will rise. We will succeed. We will live on. We will celebrate our Independence Day.
It's perfectly timed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh God, it started again.
So I guess this is kind of like Figures Corner here.
Oh, you got more figures.
But this is a NECA figure that I got, and I got the Harry character from what is it? Amazon? No, eBay. eBay actually. And he comes with his own little sack. There's his little sack there.
Oh my God, hold on, I gotta fix the focus. We might not even be able to.
Jeez, Justin, get it together.
I know. Oh shoot, I'm not even gonna be able to if I wanted to.
Damn it, Justin.
Okay, give it to me. Actually, hold on. We'll keep talking about it.
But it comes with a crowbar. Crowbar's up. When I have the money, I'm gonna buy the other. I'm gonna buy the other figure. And also it comes with a Kevin McAllister, Macaulay Culkin figure. And I already put some stuff in his sack.
Oh Oh my God, what is in here?
That's Elvis.
Elvis is in his sack?
Yeah.
I can't even get him out. What?
And
this guy was just carrying around Elvis?
Yeah, and then also there's a robotic arm in there, a Terminator robotic arm.
No, there's not.
Yeah, it is.
There's really not.
Oh, it must have fallen out. He's a bad cat burglar.
I'll hold this guy up to the close.
But that's, yeah, another figure I have here. I'm a big collector of movie figures, honestly. And wrestling figures, if anybody's looking for some, like a gift or something to send in Mailbox Monday, I love wrestling figures. I love NECA figures. And I'm a big fan of action figures and stuff like that. They're not dolls. They're action figures. If you can move their arms, it's an action figure.
If they can make action happen.
Yes. And they can make it great again. And yeah, I tell you what, no matter what, I'm going to make sure that everything is amazing and gigantic. Make America great again.
Oh my God. All right, so what do you think the most valuable figure you have is?
It's hard to say. I have so many figures. It's hard to say what the most valuable figure is in my collection. I got a Terminator figure. I have a RoboCop figure. I have Jason. I have Leatherface. I actually post a picture online of all the figures I have. I think it's on my Facebook and stuff like that, or my Instagram. It's posted up there on my Instagram. You can see all the collection of figures that I have, and I have a Scarface figure, and there's a broad collection of different kind of figures.
Okay.
That's
cool. Well, we do have someone asking to call in, so expect that. I also wanted to say you had shout-outs from Polo Surf.
What's up, Polo Surf?
Pollo Surf, maybe?
Pollo Surf.
Druko, Sad Cat. Pollo Surf said, I saw 6 movies in theaters yesterday, and they all sucked. Hurry up and make your movie already.
Which movie's that?
I don't know. He wants to. We've talked about the different ones we got in the works. Jordan wants to know if you're going to be on for New Year's.
I asked Crystal, and I have not heard back from her yet, so I don't know. If we're doing that or not.
And then we also have a question. It says, Tommy, do you have any figures in your freezer?
No figures in my freezer. I've kind of given up on that now.
Given up on it.
So no figures in the. If anybody wants to call in right now, you're welcome to call in. We'll take calls.
Ghetto God says, if you can move its arms, it's an action figure. With that logic, Barbies are action figures. That's not a bad point.
Barbie is a doll. Okay? Barbie is a doll. Okay? That's what she is. She is a doll. Okay? Bottom line.
Why? But I guess to me, action figures have more, they have more than just, the Barbie is very this. It doesn't move at the elbows, I don't think.
No, not really. It's, Barbie has so many figures, including with the Barbie movie, which I haven't even watched it, and HBO offers it to me all the time. You want to watch the Barbie movie? And I'm like...
Yeah, I still haven't seen it either.
Me either. I'm like, oh, do I want to watch this, actually? And do I want to torment myself and take the hour and a half away from my life right now?
Is Ken a doll?
Which Ken are you talking about? Are you talking about Ken from the Barbie movie? Or are you talking about Ken from the Foul Mouth Network?
They're talking about the Barbie movie, Ken.
Ken is a doll, yes.
Kling Meow. Is that King Meow Meow says WWE AEW figures, man. Get with it.
Oh, yeah, I have...
You have a ton.
I have a ton of AEW figures. I have a Danhausen figure. I have all sorts of like wrestling figures, Hulk Hogan figures, like WWE figures. Like like I'm a collector of figures. Like that's one of my second passions. Is besides making videos, is collecting figures. And if anybody like knows they want to get me a gift,
that's what he wants.
Figures, figures. Like I love figures. I run out of a place to put them, but it is what it is. I just love.
Dude, we're gonna make you like a whole wall for him one day.
Yeah.
Like for real. I think like the ones with like just the little openings.
Yeah.
You just need
yeah.
And each person can have their own little spot.
Oh, most definitely.
That'd be sweet.
And the funny thing with NECA is they have individual heads that you put on the figures. You can pose them if you want to take pictures with them. But the problem is with NECA is like I would love to have a company like NECA sponsor us. Like we could have a figure a week send into us, and we could like show it off
and review it
unbox
and review.
Unbox and review.
All right, we'll do that. If you guys want to see that, you can help out by sending them, and otherwise we'll just try to get them. But send a couple.
Yeah.
That we can open, and we'll shout you out when you send it.
Most definitely. We're looking to get more sponsors.
We can get definitely.
Maybe perfume, like maybe a cologne brand or something like that would be cool to see it sponsored. PS, like that was
PlayStation?
No, PS.
Oh, what's that?
It was my dad's cologne. It was.
Oh.
It's a very top quality cologne brand. Like. I wore it recently because I ran out of it recently because it's a very fine smelling cologne. It's a gentleman's cologne in my opinion.
We have two things in the chat. King Meow Meow responding again said, "I just bought the Ultimate Edition USOS."
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you can call in and tell us about that, man. We don't know what that is. I'll try to pull it up too. And then Ghetto God says, Barbie has convertibles, hair salons, dance studios. Barbie is action-packed. Okay, fine. Whatever. And then Jordan wants to know, what is the weirdest thing that someone sent you in the mail?
I would say someone one time sent me a fake PS5.
A fake one?
Yes. Like it was a thing filled with, it was just a case, a PS5, a PS2 case filled with books, honestly, and it really ticked me off. I was like, "What?
That's pretty funny, actually.
That is ridiculous. This is stupid. How dare you?"
That's just a fake PS5. It says GS5.
GS5. But it's it is what it is. Mailbox. I haven't done Mailbox Monday in a while because Hamza's, he's always busy, but people really don't send stuff anymore, like letters or anything like that, which this came in my mailbox, which I'm supposedly figuring, because I haven't done a Mailbox Monday in forever, this supposedly should have been like a Mailbox Monday unveiling right here, but I do apologize about that. I just haven't done Mailbox Monday in a while, and Hamza's just been doing the jams. Like tonight is Friday, and I'll probably after this we'll be going down to the Friday jam down at La Tapa to listen to some of the music down there and have a bite to eat or something like that. Because today is Friday and he's down there. Am I right?
Yes, he's down there playing.
Yeah, he's down. Well, Hamza plays sometimes. Like every once in a blue moon you'll see Hamza up there on the drums or the guitar, running something. And Hamza's always having a good time and running the jams, and that's what he does basically. His life is music. I've never seen a dude that just is normal like Hamza. Like he is the opposite of normal. Like he's just going 1,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, he's a very unique guy.
Very unique, and I've worked with Hamza for a long time, and I just kind of do what I do with him, and I see him every once in a while, but he's a good guy, and he runs the jams down there. And if anybody wants to, if you're ever in Black Mountain on a Friday, or say a Monday, or what is it? He does Tuesdays. He does the jam at La Tapa.
No, Friday's La Tapa.
Friday is La Tapa, and then the social is Tuesdays, and then Silverados is what is it? That's Wednesday. And another figure I recently got right here is the Invisible Man. Right here, like this is a top quality figure. What's funny about that figure is, if you want to, he doesn't even have to have a head. You can yank it off, and he just means he's invisible. He's not there. And I've watched that movie, and it's a pretty good movie. Just a guy. It's just like trying to be normal again, but he's always being stared at, and he gets tired of it. So it kind of gets to his head a little bit as he's traveling around trying to figure out the antidote to his cure to be normal and to exist.
He's a scientist, and he's like, what's he trying to create?
He was trying to create the ability for invisibility.
Oh, he was trying to do it.
Yeah, he was trying to create the ability to be invisible, but I think something went terribly wrong, and he couldn't figure out the formula. Like, for instance, pop his head off like this, and he's invisible. Like, he's just... Like, it was one of the most terrifying laughs I've ever heard. Just a man losing his mind. But, if you have never seen the Invisible Man, the original one from back in the day, you should give it a watch. It is an interesting watch. And it's very interesting. He does some terrible things apparently in the movie. But, yeah.
I don't know. People are saying they're asking for the number, but they didn't call. King Meow Meow thinks the action figures are cool, and Jordan asked, "What's your favorite film of 2023?"
My favorite film of 2023, I would say it would be Oppenheimer.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, because that movie really showed us the nuclear era of that time, and the actor that played Oppenheimer, he did an amazing job of being that character, that guy, being Oppenheimer, and I have to say I hope he gets an Oscar for it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean it was a great movie. I think that movie definitely deserves some awards for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
And I also thought that for as long of a movie as it was, every time it was started to lose me because of how long it was, I got brought back in.
Yeah. And another film that really caught my eye, because I only went to the theaters a few times this year, was Godzilla -1, which I went to go see with my mom, but she didn't want to go see it, because she wasn't a fan of Godzilla. But I gotta say, for the budget that was for this film, it's insane. It's amazing, on how good Godzilla looks. Just his strength, his durability, and just his viciousness towards the Japanese people. When he shows up, it's not just Godzilla showing up. Things are going down, ships are flying out of the harbor, and he is a badass. One of the things I thought was awesome about this film was his atomic breath. It wasn't just a spray bit of fire. It was he built it up, and the spines on his back just bong, 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 bong. It's just this massive explosion, like an atomic bomb, and Godzilla just stands there and stares at this big mushroom cloud because he's a monster and he's just staring at something he just made and he's proud of it. He's just standing there like a monster that he is, just roaring out loud.
Oh yeah, I will have to watch that one. I still haven't seen that one. What's another movie that you've seen this year? I'm trying to think about what I've even seen.
It's been
I don't know. It feels like everything since 2020 has just been the same year.
Yeah, it's like because everybody's on a frenzy. I did see a movie. There was the media really tried to bury this movie, and it was about children being sold in.
Oh yeah, I forget what that was called.
But it was like about children being sold into sex trade and this.
Freedom. Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
That came out in 2020. It says.
Well.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, they were gonna release it in 2020.
Yeah.
But then they dropped it here in 2023.
Oh, okay.
Because of it when theaters were closed down and they weren't able to watch it. And
oh yeah.
So yeah, like it's a really interesting story on how this man goes undercover into the underbelly of the sex trade world and tries to save these kids from their ultimate demise because they were kidnapped and sold into the trade, the underworld trade, and it's just sickening.
It is so messed up, dude.
It is. It is a messed up world, in that they believe that there are people in Hollywood that want to keep movies like this hush hush and not want you to know that this stuff is happening.
It's weird. I mean, the fact that anyone would want to hide it is weird. It doesn't matter who it is. The fact that they would want to hide it is weird.
And the fact that they're saying that politically we're trying to push a message here. There's no political message. It's saying, watch your children or your children might get nabbed. Like,
yee.
And sold into this trade of this horrible, terrible, dark trade. Of
hardcore.
And it's really sad.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was a bummer.
Sorry, my bad.
No, so top three movies are Oppenheimer, Godzilla -1, and then Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom, yeah, I think those movies are pretty good. Then there was it was kind of goofy, but it was one of Sandler's newest movies on Netflix. It was like animated flick. But it was, like, ridiculous, I would say, in my opinion. That's just a text message from Deb.
I don't know. Maybe the phone's not working. You can also, if you're trying to use the phone number and it's not working, you can go to Instagram and you can follow us at the Super Fun Time Show. It's right up here. And then just call us through that. And
most definitely.
And we'll take calls that way as well.
Yeah.
So whatever works. If you're trying to call in and for some reason it's not working, we're sorry.
We're so sorry.
Okay. Anyway, one more. What film are you looking forward to?
I have to say, I think what film I'm looking for is possibly Deadpool 3.
Oh, yeah.
To see that one, that recently gotten back into production because the strikes are over now. And there's a lot of films that are coming out. And Beetlejuice, that's another one. Joker 2.
Wow.
That one's coming out in 2024. Garfield is coming out. Oh, Godzilla.
X Kong.
Godzilla X Kong, which honestly I'm not really. I mean, I love Godzilla, but I just my Godzilla boner has been set this year by watching Godzilla -1, even though it was a foreign film and I couldn't understand a peep they were saying. Like it's just like, oh, that's terrible. I should have said that. What?
You. I don't know. Those all sound like great movies. We should definitely hit up as many of those as we can.
Oh, I heard on Netflix they're coming out with soon at some point Beverly Hills Cop part 3.5, I guess.
Beverly Hills Cop 3.5?
But he's coming back.
Wow.
To play it as an old man. He's still...
Eddie Murphy is?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
He'll do fine. He's great.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy he's a legend. Like, you know, he's just spot on, and he's just entertaining as hell. You know, like, it's kind of crazy, like, about a lot of things. It's one of the things. Oh shoot, my brain is.
You getting turned? It's going turned off.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Too early. My brain to be shutting off right now. Oh jeez.
Are you?
But you know, it's interesting that the year is ending out. It's ending so soon. Like it's weird that the new year is coming. Like it'll be in the new year soon, and it's like it's come so quickly. You know.
Yeah. It feels like it's faster all the time, man.
Yeah.
You think the world's just spinning faster?
I think because the world's on axis. You know, it's like so. It's like that's where it's like. In that moment of time that we're on a different point of access, so it's like things we think we don't know it's moving fast, but it's moving fast as heck.
It's moving fast as heck.
Yeah. It would be insanity of
pure utter insanity.
Pure utter insanity. Oh jeez. We went out to breakfast this morning and we went to Waffle House. I forgot my lorries. And I don't know why I left it in my kitchen, and I guess I just didn't have it in this jacket right here. But it's always interesting going to Waffle House and the people that you see at the Waffle House. And we're coming. We park and we get this old lady's car, and the one of the funniest things was there was this oxygen machine just like stuck in the door jamb of the car. And
yeah, what the heck?
It was just dangling there, and it looked like she had a few nosebleeds because it was like blood on the end of the.
My name is Sharon.
The blood was just on the oxygen machine on the nose, and it was kind of crazy. It's like, but you'll see some of the most random people at Waffle House.
Waffle House is definitely a special place. So apparently in the news right now,
jeez.
Apparently, what's going on is there's 3 armed suspects who robbed a Waffle House.
Wow.
In Cordova, which is I don't know how much money are you really gonna pull
from a Waffle House?
From a Waffle House, yeah. Like it's like right in the middle of this town too. It's not even like at least like. The one we're on is like right next to the expressway. If you're gonna rob a Waffle House, rob the one in East Ash.
Oh my god, dude! Someone could be like, "Who told you to rob this Waffle House?" Oh,
some guys.
Some guys on this internet show called the Super Fun Time Show. Mr. NC, did you guys make this statement? No, I did not make this statement.
Justin did. Just directly under the bus.
Justin made that statement. I did not.
I made it. I'll own up to it. If you're gonna rob a Waffle House, rob that one. Make the most sense.
Almost definitely.
I'm struggling with this, trying to get it to a spot where it'll
Justin struggles with a lot of things.
It's true.
Like he manages to balance anything in his life.
Jesus.
I'm just, I'm joking with you, buddy. I struggle with a lot of things, keeping things together. I say my apartment is my mental sanity. It's like.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
It's like my sanity. It's just like, I know where everything is, and that's my sanity. I know I have a lot of windows open.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's my phone is complex like I am. It's like my brain.
Oh my god. Well, I had some videos that I wanted to show you. You want me to show them to you?
Yeah, man.
All right, and just to get your reaction on them, to get your opinion on what's going on. All right.
Yeah.
Tell us in the chat what we should name this segment where Tommy is reacting to videos. I guess Tommy reacts. All right, here we go. First one.
Which video am I supposed to be watching? The bottom video?
We'll move out of the way a little, or I'll move it over here. Oh yeah, you can see it.
Well, these videos are so annoying. It's like, I don't know which video I'm supposed to be watching here.
You have to look at the guy's wiping his butt with the thing. You see? So you're sitting on the toilet. get it?
Oh my goodness. So they created the first bidet.
It's not really a bidet. That's like how the Romans would do it. It's called the latrina. But basically the water would flow through that, like that'd be like moving water, and everyone just walks in and takes one, and then you wipe. You bring your own little spongy stick and you wipe.
Wow, that, like, you know, you had to soak it in there. If it was like, if it had some nuts, if it had like, if it had corn, you know, you get to soak it in there. The water's gonna get a little more brown.
Can you imagine though? Imagine if all of a sudden everyone woke up tomorrow and for some reason this is just how bathrooms were now.
Oh my god.
People would lose their shit.
Yes, I would lose mine too.
People would absolutely lose it, dude.
I would like the stick thing. I think I like the stick thing. It's very creative and you're unique. You know, that's like a loofah. Like that's like the futuristic version of the loofah.
Futuristic. It's from like 30,000 years ago. 3,000, 2,000
It's
years
like
ago.
it's the grandfather of the loofah.
It sure is, yeah.
Except more nasty and gangly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure it was made of like sheep's wool or something.
Wow, can you imagine buttholes like just getting torn apart?
Oh, what the heck? It's probably soft, man. What the heck?
Crustacean, crusty.
It's crusty, bud.
Buddy.
Shout out to the weasel. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see what else we got here. What else did I have for you? Okay. This one's a little political.
Oh, boy.
Following worldwide push to restrict freedom of movement in the name of climate change. France has outlawed domestic flights less than 2.5 hours long, and the entire European Union is considering doing the same. Nearly 100 cities across the globe, including 14 American cities, are part of the Seaporting Cities Climate Leadership Group, which has a goal of, by 2030, limiting air travel to one short-haul return flight every 3 years per person. Since these cities collectively make up about 1/12 of the global population, the plan would effectively annihilate the air industry. By 2050, the United Nations wants to ban all flights that do not use sustainable aviation fuels. Plus, sustainable aviation fuels are not scalable and are wildly expensive.
Dude, I don't know. That's
like a dictatorship right there.
That's crazy.
Telling people where they could travel to, like now, like this, you can go on a vacation only a certain amount of time.
It's weird, man.
Like that's stupid. Like honestly.
Here's the thing. I was kind of telling you about this earlier. I happened upon a show which has been out for a while, but I didn't know. I mean, I knew about it. I never jumped into it, but it was called The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah.
All right? And it was like about a world where
it's owned by Nazis.
Yeah, World War II is won by the Germans and the Japanese.
Yeah.
And they like rule the world in tandem.
Most definitely.
And that's like what their world's like. Like nobody can do anything. They control everything because they know the right way.
Yeah, it's
that's all I'm gonna say. Is that like that's a little bit, dude? That's kind of a little too.
And then suddenly, when the pandemic happens, the show goes missing.
Yeah, the show stopped right before the pandemic.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, we don't want people to see that this is what we're trying to do, so we're gonna cancel this show.
That's kind of what it felt like, man.
Oh, it's like when a show is on air on ABC and it's so successful and the ratings are so high, and then as soon as something happens and the political market changes and they remove it. Last Man Standing, ABC.
What's good? That show is actually pretty awesome.
Yes, it's funny to see a version where Tim Allen's not grunting, but I love Tim Allen. Like Tim Allen's one of my favorite actors. I've watched some of his older comedy, and he's just outstanding as a comedian and just hilarious. Tim Allen says you can always tell when a man's lying when he repeats the question.
Here's another post that I wanted to show you just because I thought it was funny as heck. First of all, the first thing to say is when you're on social media, don't just believe everything. Research it after. Like, make sure that it's like a real thing because people will post stuff like, there's no way this is real. This says, humans may be fueling global warming by breathing, a new study suggests. And it's like, wait. You, like, yeah, we're emitting carbon dioxide, but, like, that's also how you're alive. Don't you do it. That's methane, bud. That's methane.
That's carbon dioxide.
Yeah, and methane.
I don't worry. I don't even have to fart right now.
Oh, my God. Okay, this one's really funny. This is, so, this guy had the funniest take on this as well, but, this is a, art exhibit by Marina, sorry, I don't even know their name, Marina Abramovich. I'm sorry, whatever. Either way, they're an artist. They have an art exhibition in London. And to get in, you have to squeeze between these two naked models.
What the heck?
Yeah. Dude, this guy had literally the best friggin' thing on. He goes, meat to meat, it's like you're challenging him for dominance. But if you turn your butt to him, you're taking the submissive role. Dude, that guy, what's this guy's name? Red Dirt Duke. Duke Lucas, get him. That guy friggin' nailed it. I love that. But isn't that crazy? Would you go do it?
No.
You wouldn't go?
Because I don't like looking at naked people. Honestly, I don't. And I'm too wide. I wouldn't fit between them because I'd be pushing them around. Because...
Dude, that would be a hilarious bit. Like, we're like, dude, just come in. And they're like, it's fine. We'll move. And you're like, no, I'm too big.
No,
I can't get through there.
No, I can't fit. Like, I'm not going to fit. I asked myself, would I ever fit in a DeLorean? I think barely. I think I'd be
What I don't, to be honest, man, I don't think you would right now. There we go. That's the goal. That's the New Year's resolution. Get to the size where you can fit in a DeLorean.
It's always been my life dream to, like, sit in a DeLorean or drive a DeLorean. Like, just,
Really?
It looks like a time machine. Like honestly, like, it's been my goal to be on one of those and get to see one in person.
Really?
I've seen one, but I didn't get, they said, no sitting in it. Like, I'm like, why are you having it here on display? There's actually a company in Australia right now that is keeping the DeLorean name going. And they've actually restarted the brand. And I followed them on Facebook recently, and it said call now, and I was like, I'm tempted to call them. Be like, how much you guys selling a DeLorean for? Of course, I would love to just be like a trust fund kid and just be able to afford to buy anything and be like, yeah, I'd like to buy 2 or 3. I'd buy a DeLorean for you, or I'd buy a DeLorean for Hamza. Like okay.
I appreciate that you'd be so nice. We have a caller calling in right now. All right. Here we go.
Hello, Deb.
Success.
Welcome to
Hi.
the Super Fun Time Show. How you doing, Deb?
Good. I just wanted to call and shout out your new jacket. It's beautiful.
Hey.
Thank you, Deb. I really appreciate that. It's so kind of you. I really appreciate that.
It's fancy smancy. I think you need to get a yellow one in the same design.
Well, I've been looking for one, Deb. If you could find one in a size either 60 or 62, that's what would fit me, you know? Honestly.
I'll be looking. I'm going to go look tonight.
Hey, and if you get it for me, Deb, I'll open up on the show. I'll do a Mailbox Monday edition of the Super Fun Time Show, and I'll open it here on the show, okay?
Okay, and shout out to that Andre the Giant figure. I love it, and the peanut.
Hey.
Would you like to let your mother know that I'm trying to call her? And I would like to speak to your mother. I know she's there.
I am actually, I'm working on the comic right now as I'm watching your show.
Oh, sweet.
How is that coming along, Deb? I know that you've been working on this for a while, and every now and then you'll see, like, if you go to Deb Abbott's page, Deborah Abbott at Twitter, you could see a lot of the images that she puts out for the comic. And I'll tell you something about Deb. She is an amazing personality. She is like a bottle of fireworks, like an eruption of explosions, and it's like ooh ah. And she's an actress. She's been in the background of many awesome movies. She's worked for the WB. She's drawn the Monstars and Space Jam. She's just got so many things underneath her belt, and
I'm so energetic. I'm going to be your fireworks on the New Year's. But I'm going to go back to drawing Moby Lee, the national superstar, the international superstar. That's what I'm drawing, him in the ring.
We
with
love
a
you,
robot.
Deb. Thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate you calling in.
Love you guys too. Hey, listeners, call in.
Hey.
The number works.
She still looks so sexy.
Bye now.
Bye.
That's funny.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's cool.
Oh my goodness.
So, that's Deb. All right.
Yeah, that's Deb.
Well, thanks for calling, Deb. Anybody else wants to call in, feel free. We're going to jump into another topic. I want to show you this.
Okay.
Some poor people in the Philippines make a living by selling garbage. However, there is another type of garbage market. The specific type of garbage they are looking for is organic waste. People take organic waste from bins, sort it, and sell it. Then, they cook and serve it as new dishes. These meals are called pag-pag. Workers go through piles of garbage, which include leftovers and other waste, using only their hands. Their task is to find food waste, like chicken bones with leftover bits of meat. Afterward, they sell the waste to nearby restaurant owners. In this video, there is an owner preparing a Filipino stew in which meat is slowly cooked in tomato paste. First, she prepares the ingredients by washing the chicken bones 4 times. Then she fries the onions to bring out their aroma, and then adds them to the washed chicken bones. The secret ingredient is the tomato sauce, which not only adds flavor but also covers up the bad smell from the garbage. After all the ingredients simmer for 15 minutes, she has a hot dish ready to be served. Each dish is sold for 10 pesos or 55 US cents. Have you ever tried fried garbage?
Bro,
some poor people in the Philippines make a living by selling.
I want to throw up.
Yeah, no, that makes me feel very lucky
to be living in a country where
that's not my life.
And the FDA does what they do to keep things. The FDA, am I right? The Food and Drug Administration, because they just like, I'm glad I don't live in a third world country because I have to eat stuff like this.
Dude, that is crazy to me. That makes me feel like people who complain about being here, like that could be your life. Yeah. That could be your life right there. This pog. And like, look, I am grateful to these people that they are happy to do this, but I couldn't do it.
No, me either.
It's just crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
Please take it off the screen.
Okay, don't look at it.
Oh, God. Wow, Justin.
Dude, I know. And see, the thing is, I looked it up, and it's real. Like, I was like, okay, this is one of those fake things.
Oh, and...
You want to talk about that?
Yes.
I did not know anything about this.
This girl, for the longest...
Quick left turn.
This girl was tortured by her mother. Had, surgeries she didn't need, but then somehow... She got set up that she would kill her mother, like her boyfriend kill her mother, and just yesterday, she was released, I think, for good behavior. I think she had done her...
Which one's the mom?
The big one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because, she went through surgery, said she had chemo, but she didn't have it, and she did all these things, just, torturing her, and, she had set up that her boyfriend would... she said it was an accident, but, her mother was unalived by the boyfriend, and then she got sent to prison for a certain amount of time, and she just now got out of prison. It's insane. Now that she's, her husband apparently picked her up.
I don't know. This is the weirdest thing in the world. I'd never heard about this before.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole entire documentary series, and I didn't watch it, but,
I can't watch shit like that. It's so weird, man. It's just what the hell? I'm going to do a quick segue really quick. Andy Kosielski, Bill's Mafia, says, what's up, Tommy, we love you.
What's up? Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wrestling Guy 88, I can't tell if he's trolling us or not. He keeps saying he's calling, but I haven't seen it yet, so... He says there's no call button on Instagram. That's hilarious.
If you're not following us, there's not.
Dude, or just call the number that's on the screen. It's really pretty easy. Oh, wait, maybe we did get a call now.
Oops.
It's all right. Here you go. We'll switch it over. Hit that one. All right, we're going to the phones, all right?
We're going on our ship.
We're going to the
The
phone.
number you have called is not assigned. Please check the number and
What?
try the call again.
You're trying to call us from Why would you call us from a private number?
That's dirty trickery right there.
Look, the number's on the screen. You want to call in, do it. All
Yeah,
right.
like that's where you can call in. That's the right here where it is. Like over right here.
Right above me.
Right above Justin.
Right there.
There's the phone number. Call that number and hopefully call in.
Or follow us on Instagram and call us through Instagram. You might have to send us a DM first. I'm not sure, but that's why I said to do that.
My hair's such a cluster.
This is so funny. I mean, somebody else call in so this guy stops acting like he knows what he's doing. Anyway, let's go back to some more things to show Tommy. Let's see what we got here. I was happy to see this because I'm not a fan of Starbucks, but Starbucks had a huge loss of a year.
Wow.
11 billion.
Wow.
Okay, and here's my thing. Fuck Starbucks. I'll say it right now. I don't get it.
High priced.
Just make your own coffee, or like, hey, look, get it whenever you get it if you feel like it. But here's what I'm gonna say. We had only small town, like mom and pop coffee shops in our town, and it was all great coffee. And then all of a sudden they put a Starbucks in, and they put it in like the worst place because it just creates a traffic jam all the time. And I know they did that on purpose. I know that sounds like I'm like paranoid about it, but it's like, of course they want a traffic jam in front of their place because then people are like, screw it, I'll just get some coffee. But here's the thing, there's always like a big line. Everyone's driving in their fancy cars. It's like, dude, chill out. Just go get a normal cup of coffee and stop cutting across 2 lanes of traffic to get it because you don't know how to turn in our town.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Little rant there, sorry, but it really gets me fired up. I don't know, Tommy, you don't even really drink coffee, so you probably...
I drink a little bit of coffee sometimes. Like I like it lots of sugar in it, cream and sugar. That's how I rate my coffee.
Oh, dude, this is nuts. I have not researched this one yet. Okay, so I can't say if it's actually real. I'll do it while we're talking about it. But we'll talk about the concept, and then we'll figure out if it's real. It says, mom refuses to get rid of her daughter's head lice because she's vegan. What if someone said that to you?
That's ridiculous. That's she has a issue with her, and her mother's not gonna take care of it because she's vegan. What does the veganism have to do? That's basically eating meat. She's not eating her lice. Like, what the heck?
Oh, dude, it's freaking a real story, maybe. I don't know what this website is.
Oh, boy.
This could be bullshit. Either way, oh, the New York Post did it. Oh, no. It's definitely real. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Dude. Okay. So it's her 7-year-old. Oh, my God. Dude, that's so gross, bro.
Oh.
And also, like, what a dick move. Like, okay, cool, you don't care about lice, but what about everyone your kid comes into contact with?
Yeah.
Dude, they're freaking... Go watch Starship Troopers. You're allowed to kill bugs.
Yes.
Go watch Men in Black. You're
I'm
allowed
doing
to kill
my part.
I love that
I
part.
didn't do anything.
Dude, that is absolutely insane to me that someone would do this.
Yeah, that's sad. You as a parent need to have your kid DSS needs to be called.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that a child services situation?
Just get the kid out of there, and then also scrub that kid down with some anti.
Dude, let's find this lady. Let's get her on the show.
Oh boy.
Let's do it, dude. She's gotta have social media.
Oh boy.
She probably brags about it on Instagram. It's just not pages we follow.
Damn.
Yeah, that's insane. Let's see what else we got. This one was funny. This says, study finds that sniffing a woman's tears reduces male aggression by 44%.
I don't know how I can sniff a woman's tears. I guess just scream at her and then, like, have it drip into a cup and sniff it. Like, wow, that's, oh my goodness. Ugh.
Dude, well, why is that gross?
No, I just saw the lice. Like, I just saw what the lice look like, and I'm like, ew.
Dude,
Itch my head.
Dude, the Smithsonian posted that. Okay, that's hilarious. So here's my question, okay? And, like, look, I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm being scientific, okay? Do you think that it's the same for straight males as it is for gay males? Do you think that gay males, this doesn't happen for them? They're like, fuck you, bitch, stop crying.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, wouldn't that be in a really interesting way? Like, then gay people could finally have, like, this, like, concrete biological evidence of saying, like, look, this guy cares because he would potentially fuck her. I would never fuck her, so...
Damn.
I don't care if she's crying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody needs to do the research.
Very strange.
That's what I think that we need to... I think that is a science that needs to be done. Not a lot to say on that one, Tom?
No, not really.
All right. Tom doesn't like this. Okay, how about this one? We'll talk about this one.
Boy.
This is Joe Biden at his address, not actually drinking and just faux drinking his drink.
Joe Biden's a cyborg.
I thought the music was way too perfect.
Here, here. Welcome.
Look human.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. And then just this sad music.
Here, here. Welcome.
All I know is I don't care, okay? I don't think too much politically where the president leans.
Yeah.
I don't, as long as they're not super extreme one way or the other, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Okay? But I want a president who, when I look at them, I go, sweet, I'm glad that guy's president.
Yeah.
And, like, it would be cool if, like, someone like Joe Biden was, like, an advisor to a president because he's old. He's been in the game for a while. He has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge probably.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to be the guy.
Nope.
Like, I think that when you get, like, we need people like 35. You're allowed to be a president as soon as you're 35. 35 to, like, 45. That's what I want to see right now. Someone that's going through life right now. You know what I mean? Like, Joe Biden's basically retired. This is his retired gig, right? This is him living on the beach in Florida. He's the president, you know?
Yeah, like
I spent my whole life in politics. Now I get to do the fun thing, right?
Wait a minute, you're still the president.
No, exactly. But we need someone that's young and they're going through life. The world's affecting them. They're trying to survive. That's who I want to see as our president. I don't know. That's my own personal. What do you think, man?
I think so. We need someone that knows how to handle a business and, like, is smart and can handle certain countries. And I think that's who we need in the office right now.
Yeah.
It has a level head, basically.
Yeah.
Not someone that's senile.
What else do we have here? Oh, this is a sick. Did you see this?
Yeah, I watched it.
Owner of Studio Gillis,
So,
and we
I
have
would like to
created
reach
this
out to you
character,
guys.
which we're calling Habib because he's beautiful. It's a very large bodysuit
Maybe
worn by a
something.
very large man by the name of Dane DeLegro. My team has
I would like to
created an
interview these
animatronic head for this character. I think it's got about 27 servo motors in it. A servo motor is a tiny little electric motor that is controlled via radio control remotely. And when I wiggle these sticks, for instance, his eyes move. John and Zach are on brows and lips and snout. We suit up Dane in an under-the-clothing muscle suit that changes his proportions. And the head fits on top
that
of
for Jabba
Dane's
the
head.
Hutt back in
Dane
the day.
sees through
Okay.
little holes in the neck. Altogether is a four-man.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty sick. So it takes 4 men to run it.
Damn. Before
Yeah.
George Lucas became an idiot and just replaced it all with CGI, they actually did that. They had multiple people operating Jabba the Hutt to get him to operate the right way.
Yeah.
Something T, big T?
Yeah, the guy said we're making it too hard to call in. We haven't got any. We haven't got. Oh, here you go. All right, Billy Jones. All right. All right, Billy, do it.
Call, Billy. Call.
You have to be able to call now, Bill.
Yeah, call in.
Are you threatening? Yeah, do it. I dare you.
I dare you to call in.
We do really love when people call in, though. It's fun.
Oh my
We want to
God.
know about your life.
Yes, that's a funny.
I'm
I'm yawning.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
Oh.
Yeah, they can't see that. They can't see that, but I paused it on a very funny scene.
You know, I thought as I'm looking at here in the background, you know who that figure reminds me of a little bit? Harry or
Marv.
Hamza.
Oh, dude, totally.
A little bit. He looks like Hamza. I don't know why. It's just Hamza doesn't have an afro, but like it just looks like the style that how Hamza would look. You know, like crowbars up.
Totally. I hope this guy is like fucker in the pussy guy. You know that guy who would always jump on in people. Like, wouldn't that be funny? Like, where this guy's trying so hard to call in, and then we finally get him, and that's all he wants to do. We do get the occasional troll.
Yeah, like, which I appreciate all the Tommy heads that do watch the show here and like support us, and you know, also at every link description below, check out and get awesome Tommy gear, hoodies, you know, everything you can think of, t-shirts, ball caps. At some point, I will get a Super Fun Time shirt up, or maybe a Super Fun Time hoodie.
Yeah, we should do.
On the shop, I'll probably talk to William, send him the logo for the show to get that up there, so you guys can purchase a hoodie. And you could check that out there, and check out William's shop also, and it's in the link in description below.
Yep.
And also, I want to remind you folks to get the cameos. I have a cameo, and you can get them for $20. And I'll wish you a happy birthday. I'll give you a greetings. And if you send one out, I will do a cameo for you. So get them now while they're still going. You know, the Tommy NC 2010 cameo. I've been doing it for a while. I stopped doing cameo for a while because I got logged out of my account. And then one day Justin just said, "What's your phone number, Tommy?" I said, blankety blank. And then he types in, he's like, "Hey, Tommy, I'm in your account." And I'm like, "What? You're in my account?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How'd you do that?" He's like, I just did this." And I'm like, "You're kidding me."
Hey, look at that, though. Right now, people, if they do it, they get 15% off if they do it right now.
Yeah, you get 50% off, and that gets less money in my pocket. But okay, it's cool.
Potentially, yeah.
If you use that deal, yeah, it's just like how much is it? How much they paying if they use that deal?
So you're asking $20. I don't know. It's like they get like $17.50.
$17.50 basically you're paying right now. So anybody that wants to, which apparently there's been people been haggling. Apparently, am I right, Justin? They were haggling with you.
There was a guy that was like, "I don't have $20," and I was like, "Okay."
I'm like, who doesn't have $20? It's not hard to come across $20, really. And you want to get your favorite YouTuber to do a cameo for you? Would you haggle with Danhausen? Would you haggle with anybody that does cameo? No, because they're big celebrities that don't give a frig, and they're getting a little money in their pocket, and they're happy just to get a little money, and they're like, I know it's appreciated you too, but don't haggle. Like that's not a good thing to do. if it's the price is the price, you know. Sometimes I come across people's cameos I wish I could get, but it's just that's the price it's set for $20.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, man, I'm trying to think about what else we wanted to hit on with the show tonight.
Um,
On Tuesday, we are doing a interview.
Yes, with an author, a local author, of a graphic novel, and we're very excited to get them on the show. And it was a project that they put together, and they've been working on, and we can't wait to have these people on. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. So, Craig Walston is the author.
Yes.
Who's going to be coming on the show. He's a good guy. He's a Black Mountain native. Well, local. I don't know if he's native. But him and his family are super cool, and I'm sure they definitely played a part in helping him write this. But I know I think he leads, like, or at least plays and does some, like, Dungeons and Dragons, things like that.
Yeah.
So he's a super imaginative guy. Cool dude. Ended up writing this novel. They did a GoFundMe. They asked for $2,500 to get published and everything put out, and they made it in like 3 days.
Damn.
Yeah, and they left it up, and they've actually got more donations as well. And they offered to people if you gave them $500 for the publishing, then they would create a character for you.
Wow.
And add you into the novel.
Jeez.
So that's super cool. I thought that was really fun. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a sweet interview. It's going to be fun to kind of get to hear from him what it's like to go through that process. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Most definitely. I can't wait for that. It's going to be exciting.
Numbers up here. We always take call-ins. We're giving advice, right? Tommy is amazing at giving advice. He's also psychic. So if you need if you need him to, tell you your future, if you just need some advice on what's going on in life, if you have any questions, you can send us some messages on Instagram at the Super Fun Time Show or on X at the Super Fun Time Show. Follow us, like, subscribe. Share the video, tell your friends.
Tink. Tink. Bing.
And just, support us. If you want to send Tommy anything in his P.O. Box, the P.O. Box is also in the description below.
Yes, it's there, P.O. Box 1163. And just let me know that you mailed something, and at some point I'll have asked just for a ride, and we'll get down there and get to see what packages are in the mailbox, or letters. It'd be cool just to see from you guys, and inspirational time.
Yeah, it's so funny. You just watch what I'm doing.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. Well, you always like to end the thing on a positive note. So,
is this the thing that's going to get us demonetized?
No, I'm gonna try a different song this time. I'm going to try a different song. We keep getting hit
every single time.
Copyright strikes.
We just get copy. We'll be at the jam, and we'll just get demonetized.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll try this other music. We'll see. Here you go.
Everybody has a mountain they want to climb, and their goal is to get up that mountain. The thing is, you have to push yourself no matter what to get up that mountain. And though you may freeze to death, you know that you conquered it climbing that mountain. You as a person is a mountain. You're climbing your own physical mountain as a human being because you're going forward. When you get to that peak, it's not time to stop. It's time to keep climbing that other mountain. It's above that hill, the hillside. And that your future is what you make it. Sitting on your butt and doing nothing all day is not going to get you anywhere. I fight with that struggle every single day. But the know is, I never give up. This man is my safety cog. Safety tog. He keeps me going. And he always tightens for me. He's always keep on going. And you got to keep on going up that hill. Even though you see the mounds of frozen bodies everywhere on this mountain, you gotta know that you gotta keep on going. You just gotta keep on going. When you get to the top and you run out of oxygen and you know that you're possibly gonna freeze to death, you know that gotta keep fighting. You gotta keep what?
What do you mean, what, dude? I'm getting inspired, man.
I just it's like you're laughing your ass off.
You said some funny stuff. Finish him off.
But the end is never the end. It's always the beginning. And never surrender. Never give up. Because the fact is, the moment you give up is the moment your eyes crust over and you just sit there on that mountain and die. Because the fact is that you are a winner and you are a victor. And I believe in you as a person. Pick up whatever you pick up and do what you need to do, because you make your future. You are your own mountain. You are that what's that mountain? Everest? Mount Everest. You are climb that Mount Everest. Dominate that Mount Everest. Because recently I watched a documentary on Mount Everest, on so many people that died on Mount Everest. And the fact is that you have that mountain, you have that goal. The ending is never the ending, it's always the beginning. And I believe in
you. Alright. And on that note,
as always, folks, thank you so much. This is Justin Wood. I'm Tommy NC 2010. Thank you so much for watching the Super Fun Time Show. We'll catch you later. It's super fun time. 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 It's super fun time.
dude, Deb actually looks really hot in that picture.
Yeah, she is. I feel for her sometimes. Like, I hate the situation she's in sometimes.